guys! Sorry, my baby's helping me. I'm gonna do a fun pick card today. I'm gonna do what are your spiritual gifts and who might you be working with in spirit, like your spirit guides, who might you channel. Like I personally, I love to work with Tara, and the archangels. I love working with angels, so we'll just kind of see what pops out for you, and it should be fun. 3. So you can pause the video, focus on the cards. Okay, so let's start with pile 1. See what we got here. So what are your spiritual gifts? I asked when I was shuffling from each deck, how might you be able to connect to your highest self? How might you be able to enhance your gifts? Stuff like that. Who might be your spirit guides? Who might you channel? Who is your animal guide? Okay, so first we have, oh, of course, I don't know how to say this. Dual Cool. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. I'll show you that card. There you go. So you can see that. Okay. Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. So you might, okay, stop it. Hey, stop. My baby likes to help me. We'll see what comes out here, but I feel like this pile for pile 1. Oh my gosh, it has a 1 on it also. This is the first card in that deck. How crazy is that? So for pile 1, I feel like your job might be to actually like work with others. So we'll see. Comfort. Archangel Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Now, I will tell you, I think that is one of your spirit guides. Because I did not, I couldn't, my daughter's copying me. I didn't get the cards to come out in the angel deck when I was asking, like, what might your gifts be? And then I asked, or who might their archangels be? Because the archangel deck. And this card flew across the table. So I really feel strongly that this could be one of your archangel, one of your spirit guides. Okay, Archangel Uriel, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Brilliant idea. Yeah, I feel like you might be like a busy little bee, but I feel like you're building something, and that's what this idea is. We have Taming the Wind and Upper World, 55 and 59. Now I know that Upper World card, I think both of these cards actually is about connecting to your highest self, so how ironic that those would come out. And then we have Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising, you are the oracle. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. This, for this deck, I did ask, how can you connect with your highest self? So that is perfect. So for pile 1, I feel like you have a lot of ideas. You're definitely a healer. But I feel like you're, and I heard crystal schools. You might want to look into that. But you might be like a teacher, kind of just going with the flow, like all of these crazy things are going on around you, taming up the wind. I feel like you just kind of have to go with wherever the wind takes you. I feel like the more research you're doing, the higher your vibration is going to be, obviously, because you're going to realize, like, oh my gosh, this is my calling, and then you're going to connect with your highest self, which that's, you know, the heavenly realm, like, where all the spirit resides, so that's how to connect with them. Let's see, I'm going to just to get you some guidance here, I'm going to actually read one of these cards from the Shaman deck. Let's see, we'll do this one. So I know the Upper World card, that is about connecting to the heavens, you know, your spirit guides, all that stuff. Okay, so it's time to clear your energy, be present, and become conscious of how you communicate. This is a good time to write in a journal and put your thoughts in a cohesive form. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office, creating a sacred space to write about your dreams and desires. Just remember that when taming the wind appears as a symbol, it is time to honor the Great Spirit with reverence and respect. So that's where this comes into play, like getting in touch with your highest self. Okay, calm down. There you go. So yeah, you might have ideas to like work with people and get other people on board to whatever it is you're trying to create. Okay. You might be a writer. You might want to write a book or something. Let's see, we'll read a little bit about your spirit guide here. See if I can get him to sing. There we go. Sweet old guy. Okay, it's they do have a pronunciation. Pronounced dual cool. I don't know how I pronounced it before, but I hope it was close. Known as the Tibetan. I'm making fun. Tibetan is a Tibetan Buddhist master. He is said to have many incarnations, including as a devotee of Buddha himself and as one of the 3 wise men who honored the baby Jesus. Through his earthly experiences, he has learned the importance of spiritual practice and discipline, and he knows that the path we are on unfolds over time. He is now helping lightworkers follow their dharma, which is a Sanskrit word meaning right way of living. Okay, when Dwalkul appears in a reading, he reminds you that your path is unfolding as it should. Take one step at a time and remember that your only spiritual function is to be happy. You are a powerful person with many lessons under your belt and a real capacity to share your wisdom with the world. Take the time to go over what you have learned recently. Recognize the strengths that it has brought you and acknowledge where you have been courageous. Dwalkul is now working with your angel guides to help your journey unfold like a beautiful lotus flower, one petal at a time. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Okay, I feel like once you start meditating, if you haven't already, I feel like spend some time in nature. That's going to really give you a lot of ideas here too. Because yeah, with these 2 cards, I mean, this is about like meditation. It's going to raise your vibration. If you want to be a writer, go for it. This is telling you to go ahead and do that, because you might create books, and after learning all of this knowledge, like Dwalkul has been reincarnated so many times and has learned from experience. So maybe you could write a book about your personal experiences. Maybe you could be a life coach in helping people. Yeah, that's amazing. Right? Spend a lot of time with water too. Or you might find, like, when you look at water, you just become under hypnosis kind of thing. That's the way of meditation. That's connecting with nature. So that's very good. That might bring a lot of ideas to light for you. Okay, so I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, if you pick number 2, we have clairaudience. Okay. Archangel Zadkiel, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So this is like how when you channel spirit. It took me a long time to figure out, but here, keep it over there, babe. There you go. There you go. Keep it over there. But when you channel, it's like you're it's not like you hear a booming voice in your head and it's like God speaking to you. It's like your voice. I've had dreams where it's been like that, where it's a different voice talking to me. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. But really it's just like, it's a thought that pops in your head, but it's, you know that it's not yours. Like, you're thinking of something totally different, and then all of a sudden you have a really good idea pop in your head. That's clairaudience. That's your spirit guides talking to you. It's your highest self giving you ideas. We have the blade here. Something to do with the moon cycles here, because I got this card yesterday in something, and it's the first time I've ever noticed the cycle of the moon. So over that time, you might be clearing your space and decluttering. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So, getting rid of old things that no longer serve you. Could be people, even with the blade. That's kind of what this is all about, is cutting those cords, those toxic cords with people. The child. This is, to me, like, going back to that way of thinking like a child, spending time with children that can nurture your inner child type thing. And then how can you elevate? Let's see. Okay, so no more. Maybe part of the Pleiades starseed double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So by you learning and you channeling spirit, which is funny that I tell you how to be clairaudient. So you definitely are if you got this card, because this is basically telling you, like, you could be a starseed, but those thoughts and ideas that you have that you know aren't yours, it's spirit talking to you. No, you have a bunch of that already. Here. Okay, quit. Go sit. Nope. And then we have mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So you might be, I'm getting Hyoka empath. I myself am one, but it's basically like when people look at you, you're holding up a mirror. And if they don't like something about you right away, it's because there's something about themselves they don't like, and you make people see that. You bring that to the forefront so that they have to face it. So you might be like, I'm not doing it, like, I'm just being myself. I'm not being fake or phony, and this person doesn't like this about me. Like, that makes no sense. But really, it's something that they need to fix within themselves. So you could very well be a Hyoka empath. Hey, go sit. Thank you. Sit right there. There you go. Good girl. Okay, and then we have spider spirit. Ugh, I don't like spiders, but I see them all the time. It's like they follow me. Make your dreams real. 56 is 11. And then we have the Miriam Sacred Vision. This could be your spirit guide, one of your spirit guides. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So see, when people, when you mirror things in someone, could even be a twin flame with the mirror card here. So finding out that you are a twin flame, that could bring your abilities to life. You could go through a spiritual awakening when you meet a twin flame. I'm just picking up on that really strongly. But you're being called to basically think like a child. Like, learn things like it's your first time reading about something, or like it's your first time seeing a flower. Talk to the trees, connect with nature in that way. Just appreciate every little nook and cranny of the universe. And this, by you doing this, you're going to help people by channeling spirit. But I feel like you really need to start refocusing your perception of the world. How you're perceiving it is going to make it easier for you to explain this to people just through experience. You don't have to shove anything down anybody's throat. It's just you telling people your experiences and how spirit helped you and guided you along the way. And that was awesome. Okay, let's do number 3. ever touch any of this stuff. No. Nope. There you go. Hey. Here. Okay, well, no. Okay. Come on, go. Return. Okay, so. Ooh. Oh gosh. Okay, so truth number 3, I will just tell you, you are very, very powerful because we have overcoming difficulties. Like usually, someone, if you are a twin flame, like if you're finding out about the twin flame journey or just a light worker in general, usually light workers, we choose to be born into not the best environments. We have a lot of life lessons to learn. Sometimes, a majority of the time I should say, light workers grew up in abusive homes, or like they were forced to think a certain way, and there's always something they have to overcome. Just a lot of life lessons because we have overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiel, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. You are safe, Archangel Michael. I work with Archangel Michael every second of every day. Sorry. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Now, working with the angels, you do have to ask them. Like, I ask Archangel Michael to protect me and my children all the time. And I mean, I instantly feel comforted, too. Okay, let's see. We got the council. I feel like you have a lot of wisdom. Even if you're younger, like, you're very wise. Where's the other one? Nope, you gotta pick those up first. Pick those up first. Nope. We have the Andean Cross and the Gatherer. These are like the stepping stones to getting elevated. Gatherer is appreciating the small things, appreciating people, not things even. Realizing that people can love you back, things can't. We have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So you might have some ideas here rolling around in your head about what exactly it is you want to do with all of your knowledge. Do you want to write a book? Do you want to teach people? Like a spiritual teacher. Tarot reader, stuff like that. Protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So with, you are being protected, and then we have protection. Like, this is the angels, like, working around you. And they're all protecting you to keep pushing you to move forward. And then we have Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stinks. I feel like you've been put through the ringer here. You've gone through some tough life lessons, but you came out of it always shining and always on top. And that's what is pushing you to be greater through every experience you've had. We have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So these, it's funny that all insects were the animal spirits for all 3 piles. I feel like, you might just be in like a why me kind of space, but with the Holy Spirit here, like, I mean, like, they are working really hard to make you realize that this was all for a reason. According to the spiritual text, A Course in Miracles, the Holy Spirit meditates between illusion and truth. It's the essence that allows us to move beyond the illusion of fear or the illusions that our fear has created. It's the holiest light of truth and love that we can ever experience, an aspect of our truest self, a self that's never separate from God. When it appears in a reading, prepare for the miraculous. Expect the unexpected. Expect miracles. A real turnaround is possible now. Angels are dancing around you. Told you. Leave behind thoughts, memories, and feelings that are no longer serving you, and remember the love that you are. Move into your heart and allow that love to shine out into the world. Then miracles can happen. So if you're feeling like kind of bitter about all of this, like, you're going to keep moving up and moving up and moving up towards your highest self, and that's going to make it so much easier for you to connect with spirit, your spirit guides, to channel, to figure out what it exactly your path is. And I feel like you're going to learn along the way. Yeah, because I mean, we have a 3 here, an 11, 10, so past ending, a 2. You're basically becoming more aligned with every harsh experience that you're going through. You're appreciating the beauty that came out of it and appreciating what it's done for you today. That's awesome. I feel like also look into what was that, ancient geometry. I'm seeing some symbols on these cards that I feel like you can meditate on that geometry, and then that can help you get some answers too. Alright guys, that is it for pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. If these resonated, please like, share, and subscribe.